So yeah, my name is Ross Hammond, and I have some news that I want to share with all of you. I'm very happy about it. I recently began therapy. Don't cheer too loud, it's not going well. And the reason that it's not going well is because, well, they don't pay for it. I should be clear, I'm not stealing therapy, you have to understand. Like I'm not skipping out on the check like it's the first date at the Mandarin buffet or something. No, I'm doing what I think a lot of guys do before getting real therapy. I'm in free therapy. You've probably heard of it. Free therapy, it's the second most popular form of therapy for men, right behind no therapy. Basically what free therapy is it's when I log onto Instagram and I let their algorithm throw the advice of completely unqualified, total strangers at me, and I don't get any better. And granted, I probably shouldn't be relying on the advice of Instagram therapists, probably because there are no qualifications required to become an Instagram therapist. Like if there are any credential checks, I'm pretty sure it's just, are you a white woman in your 30s with access to Microsoft Paint? You're hired! Get out there and save some lives! Or don't, we're Instagram, we answer to no one. And like, I realize I probably shouldn't be like hitching all of like my mental health to crudely made infographics and misspelled listicles, but like, I have noticed that it does help with delaying those annoying little conversations that we all have to have. You probably know the ones that I'm talking about. You remember how in 2023 it was legally mandated that all of us had to have constant conversations with everyone we know about our mental health journey? So these days, at least when people ask me the question, Ross, are you in therapy? Thanks to free therapy, I can honestly say I've been doing a lot of reading about mindfulness and being present. And then they get to walk away just thinking, good for him. Yeah. Because people like me enough to be intrusive about my mental health, but not enough to ask me any follow-up questions. They just get to go, well, he said all the right words. He must be doing great. Nope, I'm just thrifty. There are some drawbacks, of course. Free therapy can't write you a prescription for anything, but it can give you referrals to other mental health professionals within your budget. You know, like cashiers at the wine rack, the latest season of Queer Eye, and that's it, essentially. The other drawback is that because approximately 100% of self-help advice online is written for women, by women, I think I've really confused my algorithm. Like don't get me wrong, it still shows me all of the stereotypical, like, man stuff, you know, like smoked meat, and things shaped like guns, or anime girls on body pillows, you know, the stuff us fellas like. But then every once in a while, Instagram will just take a shot in the dark and just throw one at me that just reads like, I told my homegirl I attract fuckboys. And she said, listen, you're a woman, a pretty woman. You attract everybody. And then you choose fuckboys! Ross. Me score one for free therapy because I didn't know I was doing any of that shit. It's just nice to know someone thinks I'm pretty. I should also let you guys in on the secret that I am actually in real therapy. I don't like to tear down the theatrical illusion or anything, but I've done this routine enough that I know that there are probably some people out in the dark thinking like, ha ha ha, but is he okay though? Like, I really need to know. I'm fine. It's all fine. I'm in real therapy, and I do pay for it out of pocket. Because, you know, despite having a job at one of this nation's most prestigious universities, they don't give me benefits, which feels like extra cruel because my employers are like 80% of the reason that I need therapy. Like, whatever happened to you break it, you bought it, right? Anyway. That felt a little dark for some of you, don't worry. And it is in that real therapy that I have made a realization about myself, which I would like to share with all of you. And that realization that I came to is that I really like being in a relationship. Thanks, but like, I understand the hesitancy. It's not what straight guys are known for. I also realize I'm saying that to all of you in a floral printed shirt and bouncing around, being very theatrical, and some of you are probably thinking, straight guy? Does he know? But like, it's true. And it's not because like being single is so awful. I mean, it is, but like, I've done that for 29 years of my life. I'm a goddamn pro at it now. It's just that when you're in a relationship, you can start to feel yourself getting better. Are you two in a relationship? Excellent! Well, I'm going to turn to the much more comfortable couple in the crowd. Are you two in a relationship? You certainly seem to be.
Yes.
Do you not feel yourself being a better person? We're talking to them right now. Hang on. Do you not feel yourself becoming a better person than when you were single?
Yes, we do.
I was asking him, but I'm super glad that you answered. And, like, the problem is that...
I mean, I do, yeah.
Good! See?
I have. How can I not be better?
Excellent. That's very exciting. Also, keep it down. Anyway. I'm kidding. We're very happy for you. Don't worry. And everybody up here is so happy for you. Anyway. But yeah, so... obviously, you start to feel better about yourself and becoming a better person when you're in a relationship. And like, that's largely because like every single man is governed by what I like to call his inner bachelor, who is just a caveman. Like, and I'm not saying anything like negative about inner bachelor here. He's done a very good job getting us as far as he has with very limited resources and intelligence. It's just that like, inner bachelor, like he just doesn't think very hard about things, you know? Like he kind of just accepts life as it is. Like inner bachelor has thoughts that just sound like, oh man, I sure do have a lot of lower back pain and upper back knee going on these days. I wonder if there's an explanation for that. It's probably just life. Anyways, which inanimate object am I gonna have sex with today? But when you're in a relationship, like you start to outgrow those thoughts, and they start to turn into things like, oh, that's because I haven't washed my sheets in 9 months, or flipped my mattress since I bought it 11 years ago. It's probably why things are getting all lumpy back there, ladies. It's a joke, guys. Don't worry about it. I don't know how old my mattress is. It was in the apartment when I moved in. Don't look a gift horse in the bed bugs, is what I'm saying. And like, if you were to compare a single man and a man in a relationship, it's kind of like if you have friends who have 2 dogs, and one dog is very clearly their favorite. Like they'll introduce them to you, and they'll just be like, this is Athena. She's a purebred German Shepherd, a retired bomb-sniffing dog, so she's very well behaved. And the one humping the electrical outlet is Toby. Toby has neutered himself 7 times, but he still humps. We don't know what's going to change it. So yes, this is all just a way of saying like you develop self-respect when you're in a relationship, which is excellent. And like, so these days, I'm a responsible adult, right? I'm going to pull those sheets off, do a load, but if I know that my girlfriend isn't going to be sleeping over anytime soon, I'm not in, like, a rush to put the sheets back on the bed. And that's how I know that inner bachelor is still knocking at my bedroom door being like, hey man, listen, I'm not going to judge you if you want to sleep on one half of that nude mattress while your freshly laundered sheets sleep on the other half. Go ahead and bareback it against that caseless pillow, King. And keep warm under the extra scratchy blanket that you own. The one that is dry clean only, meaning it has never been clean. I'll never tell, ladies. So yes, I like being in a relationship. Which is a nice way of telling you that I am no longer in a relationship. My inner bachelor has returned. Thank you, Gord! My inner bachelor has returned and he brought the back knee. Hooray! Oh dear. But I mean, it's not all sad news. I will tell you that I am once again sharing my bed, as they say, with a pile of clean laundry that I dumped out of the hamper over a month ago. Her warmth is long gone, but she still smells of bounce. Gang, thank you so much. We are about ready to carry on with the rest of the show. Are you guys excited for the rest of the comedians that we have for you this evening?